Jen's tattoo in person.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's really nice. I myself have one tattoo for Bryce. I actually have his name tattooed, my son as well. So can't go wrong with your kids and tattoos, right? Let's talk about some weather out there. We do have some clouds passing through the area, but for the most part, locally, we are on the drier side. We do show some moisture beginning to enter on our screen here. A lot of our precipitation still holding off point north, but also out to the west of us. It will be tonight that we'll see some of those showers sagging into portions of the San Luis Obispo area, but also Santa Barbara may pick up a few sprinkles late tonight, early tomorrow. The LA area not due to see some of that active wet shower chance until we move into the second half of tomorrow. Our highs today hit 77 degrees. That did put us above our normal of 73. And as we do skate through the rest of this week, we can expect that our temperatures will be a lot closer to that normal versus our highs from today. So, of course, that's all listed here on our headlines. We're looking at light to moderate rain chances. We are going to see the bulk of that moisture still holding off for areas across northern but also central California, and we are down here across the LA County but also Ventura County area expected to see minimal impacts. That storm will weaken as it grows closer to us. We do have a front pushing through, entering the area tomorrow, pushing through before the day comes to an end. So what that means is that our temperatures are going to be cooler behind that system, but also we are looking at periods of gusty winds, not just for tomorrow but through most of this week. Our disturbance still sitting off to the north of us. We'll see it brewing here offshore, bringing in wet weather as early as this morning across northern California. This system doing its best to sag some of that moisture, but it's having a really hard time. But still, with that hard time, we will see some of this wet weather again arrive for us tomorrow. By the time we arrive at Wednesday, we may see an isolated pop-up shower or two across the area, but the bulk of that moisture will move off to the east of us. I'm just going to go ahead and put that into play. Everything I just said there on our futurecast. This is tonight at the 11 p.m. hour. So within the next hour or so, we still show dry conditions out there, clouds in place, clouds overnight, early tomorrow morning. This moisture beginning to enter out to the west of us. Santa Barbara getting hit first, and then Ventura County as we push through our morning hours. And then here comes the afternoon. You'll see our rain activity according to this model indicating that our activity is going to be very scattered in nature. We're not talking any washouts or torrential downpour. We may see the chance for a thunderstorm or two push across the area, so we do have to note that. And you'll see pushing into tomorrow afternoon, we will have areas where things are going to be clear out there, dry out, and then we'll be left behind with some of that cloud cover. Temperature-wise, going for the low 70s tomorrow. And again, that'll be the case through most of this week before we arrive at the weekend, and then those temperatures dropping down into the 60s. Phil? We'll have what's left of tonight before that rain does move in for us. Live look out at the Santa Monica area. We can see the pier there in the distance. Temperatures out there right now in the 60s, and again, under those mostly clear skies across the surrounding area. We do have some clouds filtering in across some of our high deserts, but also down near the Long Beach and Irvine area, Oceanside as well. Our temperatures today came above our averages for the LA area. 77 degrees was our high, and usually we're sitting at about 73. Now, as we do push through the rest of this week, we are expecting that our conditions will be a lot closer to that normal number there. So, of course, it's included here in our headlines, but at the top of our headlines is going to be the light to moderate rain that I'm tracking due to arrive for us during the second half of tomorrow. Now, this system is expected to weaken as it approaches the Los Angeles County, but also Ventura County area. So we'll be left behind with minimal impacts. Temperatures will be dropping down through most of this week, especially when we compare them from the weekend that we're coming off of. And then we are looking at periods of gusty winds. We already have a wind advisory in place as well. Here's our disturbance, still sitting offshore there primarily, but it has already brought some of that wet impact across northern California, seeping down into the central coast overnight and early tomorrow. It's when we arrive at tomorrow afternoon that the LA and surrounding area will see for share at that wet weather. Moving through the rest of this week, Wednesday into Thursday and Friday, we are expected to be back to dry conditions. Putting that in play here on our future cast, this is in the 11 p.m. hour tonight. You'll see that cloud cover out there starting off our overnight hours and early tomorrow morning. On the dry side, this is 4 a.m., but pay attention as we do see this rain entering from the west, hitting Santa Barbara County first, and then entering into Ventura County as well. Again, lunchtime is when we start to see that line of showers making their way across the area. It is possible that we'll see a storm or two embedded in this activity, but for the most part, you'll see how scattered our activity is here. No torrential downpours, the possibility for some of those breaks in the activity out there, and then by the time we move to late to tomorrow, those overnight hours, and yes, into Wednesday as well, Wednesday morning, we may see a chance for a spot shower or two popping up across the area. But again, for the rest of the week, we are going to dry out. So we'll see 71 degrees for tomorrow, and our temperatures will maintain in the lower 70s at least through the end of this week before this weekend dropping back down into the the upper 60s.